Ever been in a tug of war with your own thoughts and wishes, feeling like your own biggest obstacle? We're going to uncover the intriguing conflict of you versus you. We're going to explore how this silent clash within us dictates our actions, shapes our thoughts, and either propels us forward or hold us back. Identifying the internal struggle. The battle within, a quiet and relentless confrontation between our desires and actions, is something we all experience. It's like having two voices inside our head, one pushing us to achieve more, to aspire higher, and the other pulling us back, sowing seeds of doubt and fear. Now think about the times you had a brilliant idea or a dream so big it made your heart race. Remember the exhilaration, but also remember the subsequent voice? The one whispering words of caution, saying it's too hard, it's impossible. That is the internal struggle we're talking about. The silent battle between your aspirations and your hesitations. Getting to know this internal struggle is like meeting a shadowy figure you've heard whispers of, but never really seen. It's about understanding that this isn't just a figment of our imagination, but a real, tangible force influencing our every decision. It's about learning to recognize its presence, to hear its whispers, and to differentiate between reasonable caution and baseless fear. This is the first step to gaining control over it. In our day-to-day lives, we encounter numerous instances where we've torn between what we want to do and what we end up doing. It's the hesitation before making a decision, the second guessing of our abilities, and the self-doubt that clouds our judgment. It's the quiet voice in the back of our minds, questioning our worth, our capability, whispering words of discouragement and doubt. But it's not all about the struggle. It's also about realization and acceptance. Recognizing this internal tussle is the first beacon of light, the first step towards a journey of self-growth and discovery. It's about acknowledging the existence of our internal counterforce, accepting its presence, and learning to manage it. It's the foundation stone upon which the colossal structure of self-growth is built. Now, identifying this struggle might seem overwhelming, but it's like realizing you have been in the driver's seat all along. It's about recognizing you have the power to steer, to control, to navigate through the labyrinth of thoughts, emotions, and actions, and in doing so, in taking the reins of your internal battle, you unlock a realm of possibilities, you set the stage for a journey of transformation, and you pave the way for the ultimate conquest of yourself. Small wins, the silent warriors. Small wins, we hear about them. But do we truly grasp their power? These are the moments often overlooked. The choices seemingly insignificant, the steps deemed too minor. But let me share something. It's these small wins that become the warriors of our journey, fighting the silent battles, paving the way for big transformations. A small win is like choosing water over soda on a hot afternoon or waking up just 10 minutes earlier to start the day. It's the subtle choices, the little changes we incorporate into our daily lives that gradually build a stronger, more resilient you. But why are these small wins crucial? Well, they work as building blocks, creating a foundation of positive habits and attitudes. When we acknowledge and celebrate these silent warriors, we start to build a chain of positive actions and reflections. Each victory, no matter how minor it may seem, it is a step forward in the battle of you versus you, a reinforcement telling us that we are on the right path. Now, let's not mistake this. Acknowledging small wins doesn't mean overlooking the bigger goals. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Recognizing these wins fuels our journey towards those larger aspirations. It's like a beacon of light, reassuring us in moments of doubt and pushing us forward when the journey gets tough. Small wins teach us the essence of persistence. They show us the value in taking one step at a time and understanding that progress is progress no matter how small. They remind us to be patient with ourselves, to be consistent in our efforts, and to embrace every victory along the way. Developing a growth mindset. Developing a growth mindset is like secretly having the cheat codes to the game of life. When you have a growth mindset, you believe you can get smarter, more intelligent, and more talented through putting in time and effort. It's the belief that qualities can change and that we can develop our intelligence and abilities. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you can get back up, ready to face the challenges life throws at you. When we talk about a growth mindset, it's not about blind optimism. It's about being realistic, acknowledging your shortcomings, and working on them. It's about finding joy in improvement and seeing potential. When you embrace a growth mindset, challenges become opportunities, effort becomes a path to improvement, and criticism becomes a tool for learning. Remember, every master started as a beginner. Adopting this mindset means you're set to begin, learn, and develop. It's knowing that mastery requires effort, learning, and resilience, acknowledging there will be challenges, but the strength to surpass them is in you. It's about commitment, patience, and consistent effort. When you look at failure with a growth mindset, it's not a dead end. It's a detour, a learning curve. It's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow. It's about shifting your focus from proving how smart or talented you are to developing yourself, to learning, to improving, and to facing challenges head on. And here's the beauty of developing a growth mindset. It creates a love for learning and a resilience that's essential for great accomplishment. It's a powerful tool that empowers you to live a life of fulfillment, achievement, and continuous learning. The power of self-reflection. The journey of you versus you brings us to a critical turning point: self-reflection. Self-reflection is like a mirror to our thoughts and actions. It helps us to see our motivations, our desires, and our fears more clearly. Understanding our inner workings is essential because it steers our choices and actions. When we understand why we do what we do, we can start to control our actions and make decisions that bring us closer to our goals. It's like having a roadmap to navigate through the jungle of our thoughts and emotions. When we pause and reflect, we can see the patterns in our behavior. We notice the habits that hold us back and the ones that push us forward. It's about acknowledging our mistakes, learning from them, and finding better ways to approach similar situations in the future. This isn't about dwelling on our flaws, it's about evolving. Every experience is a chance to gain deeper self-understanding and enhance ourselves. Self-reflection is not just about retrospection. It's about forward thinking, setting goals, and envisioning who we can become. It prompts us to question, how can I improve? What can I learn? And yes, facing our truths can be tough, but the growth it brings is worth the discomfort. Embracing reflection opens new paths to understanding. Remember small wins. Reflecting lets us acknowledge them, build positive habits and confidence, and initiating impactful change in our lives. Indeed, the journey of you versus you is a deeply transformative adventure. If this conversation has sparked your interest in self-growth and insight, remember to like and subscribe.